Do you have a Jefferson's Capital collection on your credit report? I want to show you a two-step process to remove that collection off your report just like this so you too can knock the credit bureaus out. So as you can see right here, we have multiple Jefferson's Capital System collections removed from this person's credit report, right? As you can see right here, deleted, right? Now, the reason why I was able to get these removed is based off of the Fair Credit Reporting Act, right? The law, 15 USC 1681, right? And the specific law is 15 USC 1681 EB, right? Maximum possible accuracy, right? Now, if you're new to the channel, hey, welcome. Shout out to the people that have been working with me. Appreciate you. All right, so if you're new, you're probably new to this. If you've been rocking with me, you already understand what's going on. So the reason why we can get this collection or things removed from a report is based off of the Fair Credit Reporting Act, all right? Now, when you look at your account and you see that, hey, when you pull up let's say you pull up your collection, you want to get the report that looks similar to not like this, but a tri-merge report where you can see the details within the account, right? Now, when you be able to see the details within the account, it's going to look like this, right? But it's going to be a little bit different. But the tri-merge report is going to basically break down the open date, date last active, date of last payment, all the details within the account on Experian, TransUnion, Equifax is reported if it's reported to all three, right? So what we want to do is leverage the details to help us remove the account. Now, it doesn't mean that, hey, even though the details are inaccurate, that doesn't mean that it's going to come off when you send your first letter in. But if you do it correctly, right, and if you leverage I'm going to show you the letter, if you leverage the laws with Metro 2 compliance, it can improve your chances to get the account removed from your report, right? Now, that's if you're disputing with Experian, TransUnion, Equifax. There is another way you can dispute this, and we can talk about it later, but there's another way you can dispute this based off of the FDCPA, which is the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, 18 USC 1692. So you can leverage that way to get the collection removed off your report as well. But we're just talking about disputing with Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, because some people don't really want to dispute with the actual collection agency, all right? So based off of this is just the overview of what's going on, right? Of like the things that we moved, as you can see. I just want to show proof of what we did so you can understand the process that I'm going to walk you through to get the collection removed from your report, all right? So as you can see right here, so this is the specific letter that we leverage, right? Now, you're probably wondering, how can you actually create a letter that looks similar to this? It's going to be difficult for you because you don't have the system to create this specific letter. But I'm going to show you a way to use artificial intelligence to create a letter that looks similar to this. It's going to be a little bit different, more details, more breakdowns. And I'm going to basically walk you through that later, all right? But I just wanted to show you the specific account. Now, we've disputed multiple accounts on this client's report. I'm just showing you the specific collection because maybe you just have one collection on your report, or if you have multiple, you can do the same exact process. But we're just talking about Jefferson Systems Capital, right? And I want to show you how to remove this collection if it's hurting your credit score. So we have the table, we have the specific codes, right? But most importantly, we have the violations, right? So when it comes to disputing, you want to look at the details within the account and you want to call it out, right? So as you can see right here, this account is not showing maximum possible accuracy according to 15 USC 1681 EB. The open date, date last active is not accurate, right? And if you see other stuff, you can put that in there. Like I said before, even though you called it out, doesn't mean that, hey, it's going to get removed, even though it's the law. And Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, you already know, don't really adhere to the law unless you kind of sue them, right? Because nobody's really hold them accountable, so they usually get away with a lot of things. So delete accountability for violation of 15 USC 1681 EB, right? And that's the law I'm calling out, and that's what I'm pinpointing. That's what I'm showing, that, hey, this account is inaccurate. Now, it's technically their duty to update it, right, to the correct date, right, according to the law, or let's just say modify the date, right? But usually they don't really modify the date. So when you get your results back, usually you're gonna get some stuff removed, updated, verified. But if you compare reports, you're gonna see that they really didn't update, modify, nothing. That's a violation of 15 USC 1681 I5, right? And then you can leverage 15 USC 1681-2 as well. So let me show you the second step to doing this when your stuff come back verified. But most of the time, your accounts will get deleted, but if it doesn't in the first round, you're gonna be able to leverage what I'm about to show you to help you improve your chances to get deletions in the next round, and then the round after that, right? But most importantly, you can leverage what happened to help you get the account removed round after round after round until all your accounts are off, all right? So let me show you what I'm talking about. The CFPB is still working, right? And what you wanna do is go to credit reporting right here, right? And then scroll down, right? Click on credit reporting and then click on next. So what we want to do is problem with company's investigation to the existing problem. And then what we want to do is their investigation did not fix an error on your report, right? According to the law. Have you already tried to fix this problem? Yes. Did you request information from the company? Yes. What information did you request? You sent the letter telling them to update, modify, fix everything, right? Did the company provide you with information? No. And then what we want to do is just click on next, right? And then from there, based off of what you've done, right? So who, what, when, how, you're basically going to explain everything about what happened when you sent off your first letter, all right? And then from there, you put the information, and then what will be a fair resolution? Hey, delete this Jefferson system, capital, whatever account or collection from my credit report, right? And then from there, you'll just put that, and then you'll attach your first letter that you sent in as well, all right? So you have evidence, you have proof that, hey, I'm not just saying anything. I have evidence that I sent this letter out on XY date. And then from there, what you want to do is just click on next, right? Now it's just basically, who are you talking to, right? So you just want to list out one company at a time. The reason why is because you might not have Jefferson's capital system or system capital, whatever, collection on all three reports. It might be just two of them, right? So you can put the two out of the three. So you can put Experian right here, social security number, name as it appears, date of birth, all right, your last four, date of birth, name as it appears on your report. Do you want to complain with another company? Yes. And then from there, you can just put, if it's Experian, you can look up TransUnion, right? Or Equifax, vice versa, whoever. And then have you already tried to fix this problem? Yes. And then you put the social, name as a pair, date of birth. Do you want to complain with another company? Either yes or no. If you have all three, then you can do it. If you don't, then just pick one. And then for right now, you just want to click on no and then click on next. So now after you click on next, right, here's what's going to happen. You're going to see the details, right? Or you're going to review everything and then click on submit. Now, once you click on submit, Experian, TransUnion, Equifax have 15 days to respond back to the CFPB. Now, it might take a little bit longer because they're understaffed right now. Experian, TransUnion, Equifax has 15 days to respond, and usually they're gonna ask for additional time, like 60 days. Hold on, all right? Usually doesn't take 60 days for them to respond back to you, so just be patient with it. Now, if you don't want to do that process, right? Like I said before, there's another way you can leverage if you want to dispute with the collection agency, right? So you can leverage 15 USC 1692, right? And then I would tell you to go to 15 USC 1692C, right? Communications, right? So there's a communication that the collection agency has to adhere to. And if they don't, make sure you document everything, right? Because there are two ways to do it, right? If they call you, you can tell them, hey, this is an inconvenient time, and they call you again, that's a violation, right? If you submit a letter saying that, hey, based off of 15 USC 1692CC, I refuse to pay this debt, or whatever the case may be, I have a lot going on, can't pay right now. If they email you, text you, call you, whatever the case, that's gonna be violations. And every time they continue calling, you wanna document everything. And then I would tell you to communicate that with the lawyer, go talk to a local attorney, a consumer attorney when it comes to this, all right? So that's another way to do that. Now, if you want to learn how to create that specific letter that with the Metro 2 and everything, hey, go watch this video right here. I'm going to lay out the whole entire process, step by step, on how to create that specific letter to knock the credit bureaus out. So I'll see you over here.